Okay, I was just actually trying to take a picture of these two together, and one of the guardians like, oh, Shay won't come anywhere near, Marley won't come near her. She is a little bit of a wild card. Like I said, I think she's a little insecure, but she's also a higher energy dog, and I think that Marley just wants to stay away from her because of, or as a result of a lot of those things. Now, the video above this, we talked about how we can help her have more of a positive association with other dogs using counterconditioning. Basically, it just occurred to me that we could do the same thing here with Marley. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have the guardian sit down in the actual chair to bring her a little closer. And normally that would be my finger. That you do not have a soft mouth. That almost penetrated. All right. So now part of it is when another dog's nearby, they might bite a little bit harder, quicker, faster because they want the other dog to bite to get it. So what I want her to do is I want her to approach the other dog. Right now she's sitting here next to him, which is a good thing. And so even just doing simple little exercises like this where we put them together, sit, sit. Oh, he went to a down, sit. Now I'm not going to be worried about giving her a lot of treats. The idea is to get her used to coming and approaching her and feeling good about it. So in order to do this, what I'm going to do is you're a little dog, so I'm going to throw one over there. Let you go get it. Go get it, Marley. Come on, Marley. Go get it. Marley, go get it. Let's try that again. Marley, there you go. Marley, Marley, come here. Marley. So what we're not going to do is allow her to take the treat. So pull her a little bit closer away, closer to you. There we go. So remove Marley away, and we're going to put a treat right here. Now you want to be careful that you don't put it in a situation where you do cause a fight between the two dogs. But what we're doing now is a variant of classical counterconditioning. It's when she approaches, she gets a treat. So something good happens when she approaches the dog that normally causes her a problem. Now the other thing I can do is hold it like this. Come here. And I'm letting her chew on it in little pieces while she's looking at Ginger. So it's important that her eyes are looking at her while the treat is being delivered. So right now, we haven't crossed this threshold. So let's see if we can get her to cross this threshold. So you see how she's leaning far forward? That's an indicator that I don't feel comfortable getting closer. Now, it'd be nicer if you could say sit, sit. There we go. All right, Marley, come on. Come on, Marley. Now again, the roam wasn't built in a day, so this might not be something where we're going to get them all the way together here, but just having her get a reward for approaching will help her feel a little bit more comfortable. So you see now she's not leaning so far forward. I have like a couple left. Let's see if we can get you on the actual floor mat. There we go, one paw on the floor mat. Sit. Up. Sit. Marley. So almost two paws on the floor mat. So I have one more. So we'll get one more. I have two more. We got two more for this one. No, one of them really only, because these are in my pocket for a while. Two paws. Try that one more time. Come on. That actually is a really good sign. The dog, when they sit or lie down, it puts them at a bit of a disadvantage. If another dog trying to do something, they have to go through extra steps to get them to move away. The fact that she came and laid down near here, I mean, she wasn't crossing this line here, she was still back here, but it's a good sign. It tells me that she's comfortable enough with me and with this exercise to lay down near her. And she didn't get the treats. You know, she got one or two treats and that was it. The rest of the treats were there. So this is great. That means that, you know, if this dog is freaking out and whining, I'm not getting the treats, that would create a more stressful situation. But you see, she's now coming closer, and normally these dogs are not this close. Marley would be walking away. So this is going to be basically a real simple exercise, and that kind of causes a lot of people to think it's so simple it's not going to be effective. Simple works great when it comes to dogs if it's the right structure and the right environment and the dogs are in a calm, balanced state of mind like they are now. If one of the dogs is all worked up or there's construction going on outside, there's other things that can create stress, we wouldn't want to do this. But I'd like you guys to, I'd like the guardians here to do this in different parts of the house, bedrooms and whatnot, have her on a leash, and make sure that, and if possible, we'd like her to sit or lie down while this is going on. And each time we want her to get a little bit closer, but you see, she's walking a lot closer. I understand they walk, they just don't sit and lie down next to each other. But if we start to associate positivity with seeing her, and every time I get closer to Ginger, I get a really good treat, I'm more inclined to want to do that in the future. Each time we'll get her a little bit closer, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if within a couple weeks, you actually have them sitting or sleeping or hanging out together. All right, this is how we can use counter conditioning in a different way to have one dog feel more comfortable about approaching another.